There is never a bad time to hear about XRP. I can't believe how insane this is getting. So the litigation was resolved a few days ago. Is that correct? Among the fees that were required to be paid, they only paid a very small portion of the total sum. Do you agree that this is fantastic news for Ripple? For the first time in 4 years, the case has been resolved. Currently, the cost is approximately 58 cents for this particular item. Having said that, I am going to share with you some information that I have recently acquired, although I do not believe that we ought to be aware of it. Ripple is currently being utilized by a number of the world's most famous financial institutions. I have evidence to support that assertion, and I will demonstrate it to you in this film. In the event that you enjoy films of this genre, kindly click the like button and subscribe to receive additional content. In addition, there is a connection to Weeks Exchange that you can use while you are there. Here it is for your convenience. You can make up to $19,000 by trading futures, and you can get a deal right now that allows you to do it. There will be another 11 days in which this occurs. Simply having an email address is all that is required for this transaction. There is no need for Know Your Customer KYC procedures. Therefore, make sure that you do not overlook the importance of researching this. You have the ability to trade both now and in the future. Now, let's take a look at some recent Ripple news. Ripple is set to cause a market disruption that will be worth $160 billion as it begins testing its stablecoin, which has received a lot of attention. Because of this, it is quite likely that Ripple's stablecoin will be issued in this region before the end of the year. In addition, I believe that this will have a significant impact on the stablecoin market, which is currently valued at over $160 billion. Now, let's have a look at some of the things that I would want to discuss. I have arrived at the Ripple details page. Many of these pieces of information are displayed here for our perusal, in the sense that this technology can be utilized immediately. There is a wide variety of instruction available to us here that demonstrates how to operate this software and what results it produces. The Ripple Payments Direct platform offers a variety of settings and options. It paints a comprehensive picture for you. There are many various kinds of details that can be observed on them. There is the option to look at the settings. There is a page on their website that reads, "Hello. What they know is the most effective." In order to guarantee that you are aware of all that will take place and how it will function when you use this, the API key is in their possession here. They have compiled a list of mistakes. In addition, you can investigate that in the event that something comes up. In other words, they have organized all of these separate classes. These financial institutions are now able to make advantage of this technology. They have all of this information right here because of this reason. Everything is prepared to be used. The likelihood of its application in this context is high. The fact that the case has been resolved makes it even more likely that it will be utilized. Having stated that, I am going to reveal some extremely interesting information about the various bank IDs that are available. This demonstrates that Ripple is collaborating with some of the wealthiest financial institutions in the world. Now, let's take a look at these bank bills. That country is the Philippines. These individuals already own bank IDs that are connected to a variety of financial institutions. We are able to view the list at this location. It is one of the largest banks in the world, Bank of America. This appears to be the Bank of China. What is China's largest bank? That is a significant amount. There is Citibank in this location. Is it correct that we have Deutsche Bank? Indeed, it is one of the largest banks in Germany. HSBC is the name of the bank. There is also the JP Morgan Chase Bank. Is that correct? They are opposed to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, and they have always been so. The fact that they are participating in this event alongside Ripple, however, is making things a lot more interesting. Not only that, but you can also view some of the other banks from this location. As an illustration, Standard Chartered Bank is an example of a digital asset bank. The list is endless, and I believe that it will continue to grow in length. If we take a look at the list of the largest banks in the world, we can see that the Bank of China is ranked 4th, right? By the year 2023, they had possessions worth a total of $4.5 trillion. JP Morgan is the company that has assets worth $3.8 trillion worldwide. And this is the reason why many of the banks on that list are so large. They are, in fact, starting to get a better understanding of how Ripple operates technologically. The individuals are attempting to figure out how to make use of this technology. This is going to bring about a revolution in the way that we conduct business with money. Let's take a look at some other news now. It is clear that blockchain chief Bank of America is doing a stealthy test of the Ripple technology. In order to test this, they have been operating it for a considerable amount of time. Ripple has been a significant collaborator for them in recent times. It is crystal clear that this piece of writing was penned on October 17th, 2019. It is for this reason that they have collaborated with them for over 5 years. There is a bank ID associated with Bank of America on this list. The fact that they collaborate with Ripple in such a tight manner demonstrates our position. Now, in addition to that, a major German bank has discussed how Ripple uses XRP to sped up the process of making payments across the globe. It's been about a year since this took place, right? In a research that was published 5 years ago, Deutsche Bank, a major German financial institution, discussed how Ripple uses XRP to make international transfers more expedient and less complicated. It has been a very long time since I mentioned that they have been working on this technology and attempting to make it function properly. Now that the matter has been resolved, we will soon begin to observe Ripple being utilized and implemented once more, which ought to result in a significant increase in price, right? As an example, just take a look at how large the banking industry is. It is enormous. If you ask me, in the past 100 years, there has not been much of a change, but there is a significant change on the horizon for it. As a result of this, I am of the opinion that blockchain technology and cryptocurrency will have the most significant impact on the banking industry. This has been my primary focus from the beginning. Now let's take a look at some of the advantages that come with that. Ripple Payments Direct is capable of doing a variety of tasks, some of which are listed below. This indicates that they have onboarding, which simplifies the process of onboarding new customers alongside a basic cross-border sales process. Additionally, they have a general sales process. It is not necessary for you to possess or touch cryptocurrency, nor do you require it. As a result, Ripple is responsible for making all of those transfers. Their network of payment partners is comprised of payout partners who assist with the final mile of delivery. This ensures that payments are delivered to the appropriate individual in the shortest amount of time feasible. Because of this, we have compliance, which is a guarantee that all of the local and national regulations will be adhered to by the agreements. There are very few cryptocurrencies that have been litigated all the way through, and this one is one of them. My point is that this particular cryptocurrency adheres to a greater number of regulations and laws than any other coin. You can also take advantage of their auto retry feature, which means that the system will attempt to make payments for you once more. Therefore, as I have already mentioned, this will have a significant impact on the world of banking. Certainly, this will bring about a shift in the way that we carry out our work. It will be easier to close business as a result of this. Deals will also become less expensive and easier to track as a result of this. From this point on, it is imperative that you maintain a close check on this particular matter. At this moment, let's take a look at the market for stablecoins. It has already been brought to your attention that Ripple is planning to launch its stablecoin. That is something that they are currently working on. Therefore, the total value of all stablecoins on the market came to $166 billion at the present time. Due to the fact that Ripple is adhering to all of the regulations, their stablecoin will be among the most secure ones currently available. In this particular instance, USDC is adhering to the rules, paying particular attention to the MECA rules that came into force approximately 2 months ago. On the other hand, it is likely that Tether and other stablecoins in this region do not adhere to that provision. Because of this, the total value of Tether on the market is $115 billion. Because of this, Ripple stablecoin is set to make its debut on the market, which will generate a significant amount of disruption. Alright, to be honest, it wouldn't come as a surprise to me if it had a market cap of $35 billion immediately away. A backup of it will also be created. According to what they have already stated, they will be forthright and honest. They are going to demonstrate the financial reserves that are supporting this one-to-one transaction. That is something that I believe to be of high quality. All right, Tether does not provide a lot of clarity around that particular matter. Because of this, I believe that the coin markets will perform exceptionally well in the future. It is my opinion that this is going to have a significant impact. Therefore, if you like watching this movie, please click the like button and subscribe to receive further videos similar to this one. It is important to keep in mind that the following is merely my opinion and not any kind of financial advice. We appreciate you watching. Have a good time in the next one.